Alright guys, lots of cool stuff going on here today. Did have a couple issues with fin rot before. If you see one of my previous videos. I actually had to cull one of my diamond discus. So he is no longer with us, unfortunately. But I still have these beautiful guys. I've been changing water, if not every day, every other day with just RO water, and adding, actually, this is my RO setup. It just goes into a 5-gallon. I change it every couple hours. But I've been putting Kent's Marine Discus Essentials in it. That way they at least get their essential minerals. So it's not just 0 ppm all the time. Usually it's above 50, 60 ppm. I haven't had any issues. I actually have a lot of activity going on, a lot of mating dances and bickering, so we'll see what happens in the next couple weeks. A lot of sticking together with certain groups, lots of pairing off. The angel thinks he owns the tank, etc., etc. So just a quick run through of all my equipment. It's a 50-gallon tank. Really, the actuality in gallons is by dimensions. It's 48.6 gallons. But it really only holds about 35, 40 at the moment, considering all the decorations. I use an aqua top down here. It has a UV. I still just use the bio balls inside that. Self-priming. Goes up and over. It goes in through there with my heater connected right next to it. Excuse me, shadow. And goes up and out into the canister, out of the canister, through the back, and I have my outtake right through the tank there in the back. Works great. I have another small submersible heater. It's only like a 50-watt heater, so just in case the other one goes out. The light I am using is an eLive LED Advanced. So if you can see, it has the middle row of LEDs and the pods that I can attach and detach very frequently. Not a lot of heat. It's awesome. Good spectrum. I also can turn them off to just the red and blues, and the tank look awesome like that as well. I use that for nighttime. You can also adjust the red and blues there with a dimmer. I'm using, if you can see it back there behind, 100-gallon quiet air pump. I have valves on the ends of those just for so it doesn't back siphon. Air there, air underneath that. I'm actually using a couple valves just in case I wanted to add a couple things. I had a couple different air stones on there before, but recently I've taken them off just to have more power. Might add another air stone. I love the air, so I love the way bubbles look. Couple plants, couple that have been gnawed on, so as you can see, that little guy there, he's gone. It was his buddy, and he was about as tall as that. Couple awesome plants in the back. This guy's been growing out quite a bit. Recently got him. The food I use is, I feed them in the morning the Nutri-Diet Discus Flakes. It has probiotics in it, so I bring them that in the morning and night. And then mid-afternoon, around anywhere from 3 to 6, I feed them the freeze-dried bloodworms. I just bought Al's freeze-dried bloodworms, so I'm excited about that, as well as blackworm pellets. So I'm going to be switching over to that. I did have these fusion flakes before. They're awful. Do not get those. They just leave a mess in your tank, and you're going to have to pick them up later. The Nutri-Diet's awesome, though. My fish have been super healthy. The ones that eat, like I said, the diamond discus didn't eat, so he wasn't that healthy. Everybody's doing great, though. So yeah, that's an update today. I might do a water change at some point, and maybe do a video on that. What are you guys doing? For some reason, that larger yellow one picks on that little one quite a bit. My red pigeon, kind of peppered. He's cool though. He's a nice guy. I actually think it's a girl. When I just had him, the diamond discus, and the wild I have back there. Somebody laid eggs, and I'm pretty sure it was this and the diamond discus. I think the diamond discus was a male, and I'm pretty sure she's a female, so a lot of them fight over this red pigeon right now. I got these two yellows. He's a little peppered too. He's a bully. He's one of the young guys, and he's such a bully. He guards the red pigeon right now quite a bit. This is my favorite fish. Beautiful, awesome lines. Never had any issues with him. Or her, whichever. This is my little guy, though. I am having a couple issues with him. I originally got the fin rut from him. He was very stressed. He gets picked on quite a bit. I'm not sure what to do. I'm getting a 75 gallon here soon, so my plan is to keep him in this tank with my angel. His name's Shadow. Marble Veil. He is awesome. Giant guy, if you can see, he's got quite the belly on him. He eats everything. You fatty. So my plan is to keep him and the smallest yellow in this tank and move the red pigeon, my yellow, and I think he's called a blue turquoise, to the 75 gallon. Let's see how everybody does. So yeah, that's the update for today.